Hello everyone, welcome back to the part 2 of this video. If you are new here, I have already uploaded the part 1 where I'm explaining everything about what we are gonna do in the last video, so definitely check that out. I will link it above or in the description box below. So in this video we'll be painting mini landscape on 3 by 2.5-inch paper, and these are the two paintings which we did in the part 1. Now let's start with the third one. In this one, we will be painting a night sky filled with lots of stars covered with snow at the bottom. So the sketch is quite simple. Once I've done the sketch part, I'm wetting the whole of the sky area. Then I will start with the cobalt turquoise at the bottom, and on the top I will apply indigo color. You can use any darker blue you have with you. I understand with the busy schedule and work, it's not very easy to paint for hours every day. But the idea of painting just 10 to 15 minutes a day will make a lot of difference in your art. So that's the reason I'm uploading this mini paintings, which just takes 10 to 15 minutes max if you have all your materials and supply ready. So why not give it a try and paint for just 15 minutes a day? I'm sure that you will be able to take off that amount of time from the whole day. So now I'm really looking forward to see all of your mini landscapes. If you happen to paint, then do tag me if you post it on Instagram. My handle is @artistshreya, and I would love to see your recreation. Alright, so I just completed the sky part and I dried it off with a hair dryer. Next, I painted the mountains with the dry brush technique using the darkest color, that is the black, or you can use pines gray as well. And then I applied the same color in the lighter value at the bottom part. Now I'm painting the pine trees and few grasses here and there in the foreground. Then I realized that the pine trees which I painted earlier got way too light, so I am repainting the pine trees on top of it with the same pine's green color. And that's it. Now let the whole painting completely dry, and this is the final look of our night sky painting. So let's move on to the fourth and the final mini landscape which we'll be painting in this series. So like always, I just applied the masking tape at the bottom and then I just pasted the paper on top of it so that the paper doesn't move around. And then I painted two huge mountains just below the half of the paper, and then I still start painting the sky first. So in the sky we will be painting beautiful clouds with different colors. So we'll be using again wet on wet technique. So I just wetted the paper and I started with the very light blue color at the top. Same way, next I used the purple and orange color. Here we are using wet on wet technique to get the soft look onto the sky. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with how my sky has turned out. Now I will dry the whole thing with the hair dryer and then move on to painting the mountains at the bottom. So I will apply one layer of dark green color. So this is a mix of green and indigo. Once I've applied that color onto the mountains, I'm taking a piece of my card and scraping it while the color is still wet to get the effect of Rocky Mountain at the bottom. Do it while the layer is still wet, otherwise you won't be able to do it. And then once that layer is dry, I'm painting the background mountain with a very light value of green color, and then I started painting the foreground with different shades of green. Now that the bottom layer is still drying, I will move on to painting few details on the horizon line or near the mountain. So here I'm taking the same dark green color which we painted for the mountains, and I'm painting the small bushes and trees, and on top of it I will paint few coconut trees or palm trees. This has turned out so damn beautiful. I just love the color combination and how bright and refreshing it is looking. Alright, now it's time to add few tiny details. So here I'm adding few grasses in the foreground part, and lastly we will add few flying birds onto the sky directly with the black pen. Now let's cut the corners of all these mini landscape with the corner cutter. This step is totally not necessary. If you don't have this cutter, you can totally skip this part, but I am just being a little bit of extra and just cutting it with the corner cutter which I have. So, and this is how it looks once you just give the round edges on all sides. You can use this as your bookmarks too. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed painting along with me, and I'm really looking forward to all of your minis landscapes. Do let me know how you find this video in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye.